awkward. This is the best way to have countered the short side setup. MIBR have got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, it's a nice shot from Turtle, though. They were getting pinched, and Bentet will decide to bail back. DanKing got through abs, and he found Turtle on the trade. Bentet from alt middle. Oh, it's a messy one. He loses it. Bieta Enazan stands tall, but TYLOO have got that bomb down. DanKing trying to find another one of those pinpoint headshots, can't do it. Gonna back up, fight for the long side. Exit's there, just playing with his food as MIBR get closer and closer on short.
Yeah, slowly's got this crossfire, but he might not even be needed. DanKing is just raiding them from the server. Second in the round before Exit's dealt with him. I don't know about Slowly yet. He never peeked out from here. He was like full baiting, but that doesn't make it any easier. Exit still finds him. Time's running out now, and Summer's got the round locked in just by staying alive. TYLOO are going to start things off by grabbing a pistol here to open up their T side.
Ah, that new explosion on Inferno. No one will try and push ahead of the utility and library and archway. TYLOO trying to fight for this long side. They've already lost their first man. Jota swings out very early off the first player, and Attacker's going to take him down. Running this scout, DanKing gets him from the apartments, and everyone gets melted on this A site. MIBR with no chance round on a platter. Ordering hors d'oeuvres. And nothing here to stop them. MIBR, they can throw bodies at the problem, right? Damage is everything here. Taking just an AK out of the round would be really, really nice, but shot through the smoke is Jota. I mean, he's spamming with a CZ. He's only got 2 mags anyway. What could you expect? And scout on the exit as well. The only benefit of stuff like this for MIBR is that bomb explosion radius, right? So, you know, playing safe and just getting a bit of damage on the way out will have resounding consequences. And re-smoke that will fade before the bomb explodes. And so if TYLOO is stuck on the wrong side of the site, the scout has a chance.
Yeah, just going to be some damage on the exit, though. That's the end of that scout, and the end of the round. TYLOO up on a 3. Also, I do have an issue with the word hors d'oeuvres. It looks like it should be pronounced. He looked like very, very stable, I would say, from the get-go. You know, like he wouldn't like pop off every game, but he would always just like be consistent, stay alive, be a nuisance. Let's see if he can open up here as already TYLOO are running into this A bomb site. The AWP smoked off. He's looking for a gap in this smoke. Exits down in the pit. Bieta Enazan has opened up onto DanKing. Even a second through that smoke. Slowly also dead. They don't know about this gap, but the moto smoke they've lobbed in has given this AWP position a takeout too. Now down in the pit, Summer's going to make contact first. 2 kills found, and it's all onto Bentet. Jota's low, but he goes swinging out. And that there looked a little confused out of Bentet. Didn't quite know what was happening, man. Oh, that's rough. Jota was so low on health. One bullet. This AWP, so 4 players about to reinforce this A bomb site as TYLOO looks to move in. That is a beautiful pop flash over at long.
TYLOO, waiting for TYLOO, this team to actually start to make runs at international events. It feels like it hasn't happened yet. Jumping through the smoke at top B. Oh my, Jota. That is despicable. And he decides to get out while he still can. The solo B player right now. Turtle's flashing him through. Jota's going to look to fight with it. Oh, the spam through the smoke will get the kill instead. And this was an absolute mess. Impressive. Picks DanKing out of the round to start.
Oh, unfortunate timing there for Cello, but at least Exit and Turtle are here to pick up the pieces, right? Nice little interplay between that triple top mid setup. They don't just trade the kill, they actually go ahead and take it one step further with the double short. The B plays coming, and the rotates are now coming through, but this still leaves just a one-man hold at the back of the site. Jota's got his work cut out for him. That flash from his teammate sets him up nicely, though, and he's going to double up to close.
Dude.
MIBR.
Are they going to do anything with it? Is it the one with a gap? Maybe fighting through. Yes, Exit jumps into alt mid and gets flashed from behind, looking to fight these pistols in the front line. Very aggressive and dangerous even, but MIBR showing a lot of confidence in this round. Cello just makes it out, and Exit provides cover for another double. This is a nice quick round for MIBR to flex their muscles against TYLOO. They will get caught at least by one man, but winning this round for TYLOO is a pipe dream.
Like, yeah, and even if he does, like, he's not in grave danger. He's actually going to creep forward, and Attacker, a dead man, 1 shot away from death. Summer's been able to grab himself that A1S from alt mid, but a 1v4 for him to try and navigate now. 1v3 as he's dealt with the first, but there's that AWP once again being a nuisance, and that's MIBR. Yeah, man, it gets a little bit awkward in moments like this because a lot of the time TYLOO are waiting, hoping that there's like a reaction or someone's going for some sort of info play, but you're not going to get those in 5v3s. So now as they try to go in towards this A site, they're running into many a crossfire. They've dealt with that first man, and Danking's going to follow up. They weren't supposed to win this one, and yet they've got it down to a 3v3. That crossfire between pit and site never comes to fruition. And now with the bomb down, TYLOO are in with a real chance here. Danking looks to go fighting, wanting to take players out of the round on Moto, and he's going to come to regret that decision. This is this idea again that TYLOO, they do peak a lot in these post plants. Danking gives up a 1v1, and there was no chance at a trade. Summer has at least brought us back to a 2v2 by wrapping Boiler. And now with so much time ticked off this bomb, with Attacker sat pretty down in the pit, he's done his job by isolating that one engagement on the AWP pushing up. And that's the round there for TYLOO. I do like that Attacker is
the cubby. He's been here, or he or Exit has been here a lot of times, so TYLOO are definitely going to be aware. Flash ahead of the mark is perfect. Attacker turns though, doesn't matter. Turtle still gets away with a kill and lives to tell the tale. MIBR 5v4, but they lost the 5v3 last time.
Yeah, long smoke goes in, but it's not the one for Moto. So right now it feels like TYLOO maybe want to fight a bit for this long side. If they do just commit, that's kind of weird, because like with the Moto smoke not being in, the AWP still has an angle, and they're going to learn about that the hard way. Bia Eda Enazan opens up with the first. Exit's holding down the sight lines inside of the site while the AWP helps out from afar, and it's all starting to go wrong. Summer does what he can with a double, but there isn't time to win the round. He's just got to try and save. Might even go down after time, but he refuses to part ways.
5v4 again, and TYLOO don't have a single flash to knock these AWPs off angles right now. Smokes can come down, but look at this spot for Jota. It's so good. Even if you flash, Jota will not be blinded by the majority of util anyway. TYLOO have got to win their aim fights and win this round on merit alone. It won't be easy.
Yeah, they don't have flashes either, so you're going to have to use these pistols as like bait. That's a collateral from this AWP. Cello putting on a show, doubles up with support from Jota, and there's the closer. Cello.
Lovely.
Absolutely.
Off in Cello. So this could be perfect.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, man. Exit up close, brawling with them. The flashes from Danking are perfect. Over the top of the apartments.
Missed the smoke.
Reaction from Cello to utilize that gap in the Moto smoke. It's a pretty big one. Also, this flank in through the short side, arriving out of the apartments is red. Summer was ready for that somehow. No idea what clued him onto that flank. One of these AWPs going to chime in with a kill, but Jota was never even attempting this round, and so that leaves the double AWPs, 2 versus 3 retaking. Should just be a save here. They are like creeping out, looking for an invite in for the retake. But if they commit to this and lose both the AWPs, that is a bit of a disaster for MIBR. So they do just need to write this one off.
They're very lucky. That was just not a good decision to move in when you're not really going to win that round with Jota already just knife out on the B bomb site. Like MIBR definitely could have got punished, but I think somewhat of the overfacing in previous post plants for TYLOO.
Yeah, and I mean, normally, like, T-side is where TYLOO struggle the most. So 5 rounds is all right. Anything else is a lovely little bonus. They trade this mid-push out early. Exit isn't allowed to become too much of a problem. It will still be kept in favor of MIBR. Jota's even looking to play around this smoke. Bentet was looking right at him.
Couldn't see him.
Jota quicker off the mark. Bentet now dead, and a 2 versus 4 to navigate for TYLOO. It's not looking good. That's the bomb cut loose over at top banana. And Attacker might be all the way up the short side here. That's not going to give him much of an opportunity to win this one, though. And even though he wins that first fight, now they know where he is. The alarm bells are going off. You know what real estate you can take. You know what you got to be watching. So they start to pressure Banana. They take away all this map control. And now, I mean, it's super tough for Attacker to really play into this one. He is going to have a chance at the 1v2 over at Banana. And if he wins that, because he's made his presence known over at A, he would actually have a route into the B site. But
he's going to get AWP'd, Harry.
Yeah, that's the big worry, right? The AWP is just homed in over here at top Banana. Cello's not really been missing a beat. And now that Molly gives away where he's coming from, everyone's looking at him. How do you win this? You don't.
Shot through his teammate. Cello full blind. Fired. But TYLOO, the one thing that they've liked to do in this game have been those apps pops. Might be another one of them. Only one flash on attacker, and it's not coming through. They're just jumping out of apps right now. It's dry fights, and MIBR are winning the bulk. 2 against 1. Jota finds slowly, and it's all come crumbling down here. The rest of TYLOO are late to the party. There's no more cake.
Yeah, this is going to be real rough, man. Bentet needs to have a round here. It's him and Dan King. These are the normal, like, 2 shining stars. Bentet very quiet to open up. If there ever was a time for him to deliver, it's now. As he starts to creep up the short side, he's going to wait for Dan King to time this with him on a peek out of the apartments. Dan King opens. There's that first, but it's the end of the line. 10 on contact here. Just leaving
so
top
unlucky.
middle. It's not the end of the world, though. I kind of like that he's not in this like 1v3 fight in middle. Instead, he's going to get down into the pit and play these crossfires with his teammates. They've lost attacker, but Bentet and Dan King are still very much in the server, very much in the round. Dan King, now the only defender, and he can't get out of there. Just slowly left standing. This guy's pistol is nothing to be slept on, but a 1v3 out of him is going to be easier said than done. And with a tag onto 17 points of health, he looked to get out.
Good. Maybe even make it look OP. Who knows? This is fast. Cello's already up long side. He's running amok. That flash will stall it for a second. Dan King on this lovely headshot angle. He might have a chance to take players out of the round, but they're running at him from Cart as well. Good kill. Cello finished off Turtle, trying to swap guns. Dan King changing position to default, and Bentet on a rotate is cut down, but they're already committed. They've got to fight inside of the site and remove everyone here from TYLOO. It's just attacker, but if they know their players, if they know their spots, he is an A anchor, and Bia Eda Enazam will check for him.
Hold Jota and Cello. Eco round now, you got this deagle for Dan King. That is all. He's going to try and get involved in top middle. Takes one to the grave with him. The Deeg is now cut loose, and this fast A-pop back on the cards. Cello all the way down the long side with this MAC-10 is leading the charge. Takes a dink and is now low. The bomb's here with him. It's a world where something could happen here. They're both low on the long side. However, they're going to get into the site. They're going to get that bomb down. And now any hope of this round getting too weird is out the window. MIBR are up onto 13, and there's nothing that TYLOO can do about it.
And it's another sad day where Bentet is just really having trouble. 5 and 15, not really had any impact rounds in this game just yet. In terms of the fragging, obviously is calling for this team, and we all know about how they're definitely better players right now in the Asian scene than Bentet's current form, which is sad to see, sad to say. And he's going to get burnt out today. Exit, spams him and finds 2. Flashback in, slowly is gone. And this is a done rifle round, you would like to think.
Yeah, man. It's certainly a little bit screwed now, isn't it? Because of that double over in Banana. Dan King's going to have to do something miraculous with this AWP. The King is dead, and long live the new Kings. MIBR into the B site. They've won this round. TYLOO are going to be left saving. And just to build upon that
utility. Boost up will be nice, but winning the round, we need a heroic play.
Yeah, Bentet, here we go. This is his moment. Either he lights them up or this map can be forgotten about, and it looks like it's the latter. He's spammed on the check. Slowly. The slowly Deeg is a beautiful Deeg. I'm always willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, but a 1v4, it's very wishful thinking. And Summer was so far removed from this round that he was always going to be left saving if this B hold crumbled, which it did. MIBR up
they even get a chance to show what their defense is going to look like on their map pick. They're going aggressive again. The flash is good though, it's beautiful. Slowly doubles up on the banana and pushes down even further. Nothing to lose at this point in the game. TYLOO.
Bentet is still staying strong to his gut feeling of playing into this A site, and that is the right read. He's baiting here for Summer, but Summer never even gets to arrive to the table. Instead, he's dead to Bia Eda Enazam with this AWP. A 2 versus 4, but they've got to break apart this triple hold inside of the A site. They're going to wait. They're going to hold their ground for just a moment. And their swing, the timing on that is perfect from this AWP. They're going B-ward bound. They're going through CT spawn. This is going to be down to the wire, and they've got to get past slowly. He's going to drop this Molotov, so they know he's here now. They know he's at the banana side. It's also going to force a bit of a longer route out of them to go through the ruins. Smoke down. Slowly he's going to try and play through it. Oh, he's spammed out. This would be a 2 versus 5 for MIBR. Lots of damage onto the AWP, and now it's gone. It's going to fall onto Exit in the 1v2 to win the game for MIBR.
No way he can do it. No flashbangs, separate positions. He can take his fights 1v1, trying to find attacker out of spawn first. Timing is everything. He thinks they're already in the site. He goes back. He sees the barrel. Attacker goes back in, but Exit's won the round. You'd like to think the time is ticking away, and DanKing does not have a kit. He smoked the bomb. He can't even win. He's gone for the kit. He is too far away. That's it, folks. MIBR have done it. A 2v5 to close this map, and there's nothing that can be done. 16-5, that is one way to rob this map, the first map of the series. We go to MIBR's pick next of Overpass and see if they can do it in 2.